in London for Newcastle. And we are here in London for Newcastle versus Spurs. I should say Spurs versus Newcastle, because it is the opposite way round, because we are in London at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for a match that is destined not to disappoint. Spurs versus Newcastle United. I do not believe my eyes here. This game is going to be fantastic. The two winners of their previous matches meet in this match right here. We do have the lineups here, starting with Spurs. It is Henry VIII starting goal once again, with William the Conqueror and Johnson, Robespierre and Luther there, as well as Harold Godwinson coming in the squad, and Einstein, Louis XIV there. And it's Hitler, Caesar and Napoleon in the front three. What a squad that is. And now we are going to soon have the Newcastle lineup in a second, which I do believe has some changes in it as well. There is changes. It's Seamus Heaney starting goal yet again, though. It's J.K. Rowling, Simon Armitage, Hughes and Dr. Zeus making up that back line. Percy Bysshe Shelley, William Wordsworth and Frank and whoever that was, and William Blake and Shakespeare holding up the front, and it was Charles Dickens on that left side. And there's the subs as well. There's been a decent amount of changes from the win against Celtic in that last match. 3-2 at home, that was a really good match as well, to be honest. But here we go. We have Spurs against Newcastle. Whoever wins this will be in a really good position to get through this group. But of course, there is a total of 12 matches to be played in each group, because you have to play each other twice because of the home and away fixtures. And here's Shakespeare already breaking away from William the Conqueror. He tries a skill move, which doesn't really go well, but he's kept the ball. Shakespeare breaking away from William the Conqueror again. Shakespeare! Oh, it's a good save. It's a really good save coming out of Henry VIII. And a save that he had to make. This Spurs side is one of the strongest in this group, which is the only time you can ever say that about Spurs. And here it's whipped in here. Simon Armitage on the end of this. Falls to Hughes. To William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth with a dig! William Wordsworth! What a goal! Where's Blake come from? I swear it was Wordsworth. William Blake then. Whatever. It must have fell to him. It must have fell to William Blake. Blake has scored a rocket there. William Blake. William Wordsworth, it's William Wordsworth or Blake. It's still William. What a goal that was from William Blake to open up the game. Is Napoleon Bonaparte against Percy Bysshe Shelley. Louis XIV here. And here's Julius Caesar into Einstein. Einstein, what a terrible ball. Here's Hughes. Hughes on run here. Here's a brilliant interception by William the Conqueror. And here's Hitler. But Hughes has challenged Hitler and won. Dr. Zeus on the ball here. Still Dr. Zeus. Passes to Anne Frank in the centre. Over the overarching ball there, but no. William the Conqueror. And here is Robespierre with an interception. No, what am I talking about? Simon Armitage here. Percy Bysshe Shelley. Here's Harold Godwinson trying to defend Percy Bysshe Shelley. And does. It's a good challenge there, actually, by Harold Godwinson, which has replaced Winston Churchill for this match. Napoleon. Here is J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling, William Blake. Can he find someone? He finds Dickens! Dickens, what a goal by Charles Dickens. Newcastle United 2, Tottenham Hotspur, 0. And unless Tottenham have an even better comeback than they did in the last match, where they went 1-0 down and then it went to 3-1, then it was 3-2 and then they won 5-2. Well, I mean, what was Henry VIII doing? Surely he could see... I mean, for God's sake, Henry VIII should have saved that one. He's had an awful run out, Henry VIII, so far in this tournament. He's made like one save. He got chipped by fucking Mozart last match. And here's William Blake again. William the Conqueror trying to defend him. He's hard to defend, this lad. Actually, that's Robespierre, actually. And it's 3-0. I cannot believe this. It's fucking 3-0. William Blake. Fucking hell. Who is it? Why are the names so shit? It said William Blake. It's Shakespeare, isn't it? Shakespeare scores. I only know because of the number. Shakespeare scores. It said William Blake. Unbelievable. And Spurs have got a major comeback on their hands here. It was Shakespeare which scored that goal. And now Spurs have to have a major comeback here. This is over already. This will be over at half time by at this rate. Here's Anne Frank to Shakespeare. Here's William Blake to Anne Frank. Oh, brilliant challenge by Robespierre. Now Harold Godwinson to Einstein. Lays it off to Louis XIV. Louis XIV here running. Still running. Can he pass to Hitler? Does. Here's Hitler. Hitler's on a free. Hitler! Why would he try chipping from there? Seamus Heaney out to Simon Armitage. Now William Blake. Back to Simon Armitage. Percy Bysshe Shelley. Simon Armitage to Charles Dickens. Dickens to William Blake. And he's lost the ball. Martin Luther. What is Martin Luther doing? What the fuck is he doing? William Blake. And how is that a free kick? And Frank is in! Oh, well, that's the end of it. That's the end of the first half. What a first half it was if you're a Newcastle fan. Oh, Hitler, look at that shit. He's had 2 touches. 2 touches, Hitler. Hitler needs to improve. He needs to find his form fast in this match, or this is a desperate run back for Spurs now, I believe. As we are going to kick this off, why is it on ultra attacking? What is that formation about? This is what I mean. What is that formation about? You don't play Louis XV, 14th in attack. Look at this formation. Anyway, continuing on. Spurs get us kicked off here. No wonder they're fucking losing. And it's intercepted. Here's Percy Bysshe Shelley. Past Boris Johnson. It's Shelley. Good save. Coming out here. It's Shelley again. Simon Armitage in here. William Blake. Martin Luther with a challenge. Here's Anne Frank. Anne Frank with a goal now. I do not believe this crap. Anne Frank with a goal, and what a goal it was in the end. Bloody hell, this is just stupidity now. Spurs, where have the Spurs that beat Ajax 5-2 went? Because they've had nothing. They've done nothing. Anne Frank shoots. Henry VIII couldn't save it. He's bloody terrible, Henry VIII has been this game. Absolutely horrific. And it's given away yet again. I do not believe this shit. Here's Simon Armitage trying to get around Boris Johnson. It's Percy Bysshe Shelley. William Blake! It's a good save by Henry VIII. Finally, Henry VIII makes a decisive save. We're not really decisive because they're 4-0 down already. But it's a good stop to deny William Blake. You've got to admit it was a decent enough stop from the lad. I think this is the first corner anyway. Is it Dickens? Charles Dickens on corners, yeah. Tries to play it short to Percy Bicichet. Is he going to pass it back to Dickens? No. Boris Johnson gives away another corner. What the fuck? Put that shit away, you're 4-0 down. Henry VIII, the 38-year-old goalie with 3 saves. It's not like he's had the best day at the office though, is it? The 4-0 down. It makes you laugh. Here's Hitler. Can he get it for use? Yes, and here's Julius Caesar, which has done fuck all, by the way. Not had a chance. Caesar. Here's Robespierre. What the fuck is he doing? Robespierre. Here's Hitler. Hitler. He's missing in action. Here he is. Hitler. Why is he doing a skill move? Hitler. Can he find the ball in? Shoot himself. Good save. Good save by Massini. Here's the first substitution. Simon Armitage coming off for Robert Browning here, which somehow had the captainity band on before he's even entered the field. But it's Hitler on the corner. Hitler whips one in here. Louis the 14th. But Massini comes out and collects anyway. Let's see what Massini will do with this. Kicks it out to Willie. Who is it? Fucking who knows, but Spurs back on the ball. It's Hitler in the middle. Why is he taking it over there? Oh my god, he shoots! Is that Napoleon? Who is it? It's 4-1. Why the fuck aren't they running for the ball? Why are they celebrating? It is. I believe it's Napoleon. 4-1. What a bunch of titheads. Look at these fucking pricks celebrating when they're 4-1 down. Hitler to Napoleon. What a link up that was. Lads, it would be good if you weren't 4-1 down. If you weren't 4-0 down before this, it would have been good. But you're 4-1 down. It's not like you've just won. Anne Frank coming off. Yeah, I don't know who it is. It's not saying. It's not saying. It's Alfred Lloyd Tennyson coming on. As Newcastle kick us off. It's not like there's a comeback happening. I doubt there's going to be a sudden comeback. Robespierre. Yeah. Still Robespierre. Through to Hitler. Hitler's through here. It's Hitler! 4-2. Hitler chips Massini. Just like Mozart did to Henry VIII in their last match that Tottenham played against Ajax. What a goal this was. He sees the chance and chips it over Massini's head. This is what you get for writing fucking scaffolding, you cunt. And there it is, 4-2. It is the comeback on, potentially. It does seem more feasible that a comeback is coming now. As the chip from Hitler makes it 4-2. Now let's see what is going to happen in the closing. What is it? Closing 10 minutes. Now is Robert Browning. Dickens. Still Dickens. What is Boris Johnson doing? He needs to get there. And Boris does. There's William the Conqueror. Back to Boris Johnson. Robespierre here. Trying to play it slow. He's getting fucking pressure by Robert Browning. Here's Louis the 14th. Hitler sees Napoleon. Can he get this? He's through. Hitler! 4-3! I do not believe this shit. 4-3. Originally it was Hitler to Napoleon. Now it's Napoleon to Hitler. 4-3. A great pass by Napoleon to see his teammate in Hitler out of the reach of Massini. It's a good goal in the end, a great cross. And, I mean, for fuck's sake, Massini should really be getting to that. It's a good goal. You must admit it is a good goal from Hitler. In the 88th minute, is it too late? Just one more goal they need. It's got to be too late. Literally, we're in extra time now. 5 minutes of extra time though. Is that what they need? As it's Charles Dickens to Shakespeare. It's a good tackle by Harold Godwinson. Harold Godwinson trying to not give it away. Martin Luther. Hitler. They need to attack right now. Albert Einstein. Napoleon. Napoleon's in! Napoleon being marked by J.K. Rowling. Napoleon here. I did not believe this. Julius Caesar scores! Was it Einstein? Who the fuck was it? 4-4. What? 4-4. I do not believe this. From 4-0 to 4-4. It was Einstein who scores. 4-4 in the end. What a match it was. 4-4. What? That was just brilliant. What a comeback from Spurs. Oh my lord. A match full of up and downs if you're a Spurs fan. We're going to end it as a draw, obviously. 4-4. Some of the player ratings are going to be terrible. Honestly.